Hi guys and welcome to another Hero of the Week. This week's hero is Labour MP Siobhain McDonagh. Now this week has been pretty dramatic with Boris Johnson facing a confidence vote. However, some interesting stories seem to have slipped by. Here, Chancellor Rishi Sunak is having his feet held to the fire over support for people during the pandemic, but more particularly people with second or third homes. Siobhain asked Sunak how much he will benefit, and the Chancellor clearly didn't want to be there. Enjoy.
Chancellor, I'm sure you would agree that given the challenges facing public finance, it's vital that all taxpayer-funded support is targeted to reach those households generally struggling with the cost of living crisis. How many second homeowners will receive an £800 discount to their energy bills?
I completely agree. It's right that we target support where it's most...
772,000 households.
I love the way that she asked him. He didn't answer the question and she said, OK, I'm going to answer the question for you. And he's completely confused.
Or £620 million. How many people own 3 homes and are therefore in line to get £1,200?
Sorry, are you carrying on? Do you want to finish? Or
No,
She asked you a question. She was waiting for you to answer. Obviously, you don't know because you don't care.
I'm just wanting you to know how much money is going to people who some of us would think probably don't need that help.
Yes, you're absolutely right. There will be some people who don't need the help. That is, unfortunately, the consequence of having to do policy in practical terms.
What a sarcastic piece of crap. The consequences of doing policy in practical terms.
And I think we were talking previously about providing support on a more universal basis. So assuming you agree with that, which you may not, and that's fair enough, in which case fine. But if you do agree that you need to provide support on a more universal basis, given the scale of the challenge, then you have to think, well, how best can we do that?
There are 61,000 people who own 3 properties who will benefit to the tune of £1,200. That's a £73 million taxpayer-funded windfall. How much help will you get with your energy bills?
Actually, I'm donating mine to charity, so I made that clear a couple of weeks ago.
But that was not the question. The question was, are you donating the money you receive as a benefit from the state to charity? No, the question was, how much will you receive? Because if he told us how much he would receive, then we can identify how many homes he has.
So again, just to answer your question...
That's very philanthropic, Chancellor, but isn't it being philanthropic with other people's money? As Mrs Thatcher famously said, there is no such thing as government money, there's only taxpayer money.
This woman is wonderful. Using Margaret Thatcher to attack a Tory.
At a time when the total tax burden has risen to the highest level since the 1940s, is it really good use of taxpayer money for somebody on the Sunday Times rich list, or indeed for any MP or government minister to be receiving second home support when others are choosing between eating and heating?
I love this woman. The idea. So, what has she done here? So she's challenged Rishi Sunak on numbers that he should know because he's at a select committee. He should know in advance what he needs to answer, what he needs to present. Obviously, he didn't. He doesn't care. And the fact that she asked him, how much are you going to receive? And his response was, I'm giving it to charity, to try and swipe away the question. Obviously, because he doesn't want to say how much he's going to give away, because then we would be able to see, as I said, how many homes he has. And then finally, the icing on the cake here, using a quote from Margaret Thatcher against the Chancellor. This idea that it's not government's money, it's taxpayers' money. And what you're doing is you're taking money from the taxpayer and you're giving it to people who don't need it. Look, I'm an advocate for a UBI, but this is not a UBI because a UBI will go to each citizen. This is giving huge amounts of money to people who have numerous homes, and they're benefiting from it. And in a sense, the people who are living in those homes are not benefiting from it. So it is a wonderful question, a wonderful grilling of Rishi Sunak, and this is our hero of the week. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.